Bizarre, guess what?
What? What is it?
I never hit the go live button. I never hit the go live button.
Did you just hit it now?
I just now did.
How's everybody seeing this?
Because the chat's rolling. They're only talking to each other in the chat.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. So I'm going to tell you what happened. We were over visiting the Backlash fishermen before our show started. And I got in here. I never hit go live. I just started talking.
Hey, you never know what's going to happen here at Sea Lake Journeys. And you know what? There was still a few people hanging in here with us, even though there was. What were they looking at? What were y'all looking at?
I don't know, but that just goes to show you how much I love our community, right? That Robin's got it all wrong. She doesn't even know how to start her own show yet. The chat is blowing up.
Okay, so I got to give Danny G super support. This is what I was squeaking at you, okay? I hope you're still there so you can see that you got not one but two squeaky toys this morning.
And we just dropped from viewers way up there. I forget how many viewers we had. We dropped down to 6. So we apologize to everyone.
But we shot ourselves in the foot.
We did. We shot ourselves. That's okay.
Yep.
The 6 best people are still here. So we're going to go back to the top of the chat.
Back to 13 again. Look at that.
Everybody so sorry for everybody that's come in. Robin did not hit go live. She just sat here and started talking.
I don't know what was going on. I had to hit refresh over on that screen too, Eddie, and I just didn't register to me. I'm glad you said something. If Eddie hadn't woke us up again,
I know.
This is not the first time that Eddie has had to wake us up on our own channel.
Thank you, Eddie.
I'll tell you what.
So we're going to go back and say good morning really quick to everybody that we said good morning to while we were not live.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's do it. We
the Gaylords, PSV Odyssey, Mark the Shark.
Mark the Shark.
Let me see. Shantra's Travels. Is that how you say it?
Shanster Travels.
I'm so sorry. I'll get your name right, girlfriend. I promise. And I gave you such a glorious greeting. I called you beautiful and everything. And
I gave you a squeaky.
And the Vanilla Gorilla. Good morning, Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla.
Good morning again. I don't know. Maybe if they heard us or they just going to
Eddie,
the chat.
thank you so much for keeping us on track.
Wow.
Oh my God.
We've only been live for 2 minutes.
No, we were live for almost 10 minutes because we went live early. And TNT Adventures to Sea. Good morning.
Good morning. Yes.
Let me get down here. And the Avid Adventure. Good morning. Avid Fisherman. The journey awaits.
Everybody that we said hi to, we're trying to say hi again because we were live, but we weren't live.
And Danny D, the super supporter.
Yeah. Hey, y'all.
Let me catch back up.
Oh, there's a bunch more coming in now.
Fearless Rambler. Good morning, Fearless Rambler.
Good morning, Fearless Rambler.
And the CME Traveling. Good morning. And the Z Show. Good morning, Z Show.
Baby Enzo says good morning to all y'all too.
Okay, so now I'm back to where we were. I apologize, everyone, that I never hit go live. I've been talking for almost 10 minutes.
We just had to prove to you that going live is not as easy as it looks.
It's not. So we put up the link for Backlash Fisherman earlier in the chat because we were over on his live before our live started, and I was afraid I was going to be late to our own live that I never hit go live.
Well, there you go. Stuff happens. And I typed in multitasking over here, and clearly we cannot do that.
And Chet was over there. He kept refreshing that other computer, and I was just ignoring it because I don't know what's going on over there in that other computer. I see the chat going.
Well, I thought it was weird. But
so the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla said, we had to get a new one, Eddie. Our monitor went out. Oh, so they're talking.
Motor went out.
Yeah. And good morning to Leonard Family Fun, bringing us our day of the day.
Tanisha says, good morning. Happy National Holy Innocents Day, National Card Playing Day, National Chocolate Candy Day, woo-hoo! National Short Film Day, National Pledge of Allegiance Day. You know what to do. I pledge allegiance to the flag
to the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Woo-hoo!
And Baby Enzo said the pledge with us. How about that? He's going to go on the floor
Odom's
now.
Homestead is with us. Good morning, Odom's Homestead. So nice to have
Good
you
morning,
with us
Odom's Homestead.
And who's driving in the thumbnail?
Who is driving in the thumbnail?
In the thumbnail, I don't even know what our thumbnail is.
I don't even know either. What is our thumbnail?
I don't know.
I thought we was on a cruise ship. That's the big screen on a cruise ship, I think.
And good morning, Joel. So Joel,
Hey, Joel,
on the one day that you joined
Simplify,
us,
buddy.
in one of our lives, we totally messed up. We never hit go live. I just said we sat here. We had a whole conversation for 10 minutes.
Mayhem broke out as usual. Now Joel knows us. He knows us personally, and so he's probably laughing and going, what? That's just normal.
I love what Litter Family Fun has got up here.
Thanks for joining Robin and Chet at Sea Lake Journeys for today's Rise and Shine show. Be sure to hit the like buttons as well as subscribe if you haven't already.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Tanisha, for that. Yes.
And the Backlash Fisherman. I can blame the Backlash Fisherman that I didn't hit go live. Can I do that?
Hey, Matt, we didn't go live, man. We were sitting here talking for like 10 minutes.
I totally forgot to hit the go. I'm never going to live this one down. This one, I'm never going to be able to live down. Our views are going to be like squat for this video.
Hey, let's go see if Sea Lake Journeys actually goes live today or if they're just pretend live.
And see me traveling, sure glad I'm one of the 6.
Most of their important people was in here. Laugh out loud. That's right. That's right, Kurt and Marcy. Y'all know. Y'all are always in the top 6. But.
And so I think it's so funny that finally we've gotten the same amount of thumbs up for the same amount of people that are in the live when we totally messed up.
I know. That's how hey, if you want more thumbs up, just don't actually go live for about 10 minutes. People will come in and go, I like this better.
And even though Z-Man says that he was technically the first one at 3 a.m., technically, no, you weren't, because we were last. And I don't know who was first when we actually
went live, Z-Man. We don't know. Well, you know what? If you were here at 3 a.m., we're going to give it to you anyway, Z-Man.
And a new friend of ours, Leon Life. Good morning, Leon Life. So I apologize. Hey, this is our first live that you've ever been to, and we just totally messed it up. It just goes to show you, hey.
Yeah, we're rookies. We've only done this like 100 times. So good morning to you again.
Eddie Lugo says, I did that on my second live. 5 minutes went by until I realized I was streaming all by myself.
Oy vey!
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness!
So we just had this whole conversation with people last week about how easy it is to do lives and how you just really need to be yourself.
Yeah, but then I said, the Crypt Keeper tried going live and he couldn't do it either. His audience was dead, and so was he.
So when I get in the car and I listen to this, because we listen to every video that we put out there. Typically, I listen to our lives when I'm on my way to work, and I make notes of what I want to correct tomorrow, or what I want to add, or whatever. Well, tomorrow we're going to add Robin hit the go live button.
Yeah, so we had stuff to write down to fix from yesterday, but we've messed up so bad today. It's going to take us a week to fix all this. So, hey.
And remember, everyone, that Kurt follows us. And when you get over there, you just make a ha, ha, ha at Sea Lake Journeys that half their show wasn't even live.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm going to go over and say, hey, y'all actually knew how to turn the live button
on. I know, right? And we have the Avid Fisherman who hooked up with us from Backlash Fisherman's
That's
Live.
Right. Thank you, Avid Fisherman.
Avid Fisherman, yes, I made this whole thing about how Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla, he has a full beard that he's been growing for 2 years, and he wanted to know what people thought about the beard.
Should he cut it? Should he trim it? Should he leave it alone?
Right. So I made a joke about we should have a beard competition, but then nobody heard that because we weren't live anyway. So, oh well. And then Joel, good morning, Joel. So nice to have you with us. Joel knows us. So we are just so not even with it.
Yeah, he knows that this is really us, right? So,
and welcome to See the World.
See the World.
And let me make sure I don't get anybody else. Okay, because I've totally messed up this morning.
Okay, Danny D, the super supporter, says, when you were talking, was anyone responding to you? The chat was still going. So
the chat was, everybody was telling each other good morning and all that. And I was just with the conversation that was in the chat.
Oh my gosh. You have days like this, folks. You have days that you wake up and you're like, I should have stayed in bed. Did anybody catch our first story?
No, nobody caught the first story because we were not live.
I got the story from Cruise Hive. That's like a big cruise newspaper network outlet. They let you know all the cruising news. Not the typical headlines that you see on regular YouTube channels. They actually cover everything globally, right? So anyway, they have this thing they put out every year on they vote on their best overall cruise ship. So I want you to guess who was the best overall cruise ship this year. And I'll give you a hint. They were also the winner last year.
So when we were not live and thought we were, my guess was it was a Royal Caribbean ship.
Well, I have the answer in front of me, and I still guessed a Royal Caribbean ship, and that would be wrong.
That would be wrong.
So the winner, are you ready for it? Drum roll. The best overall ship, according to Cruise Hive, for the second year in a row is the Carnival Mardi Gras. How about that?
Wow.
Carnival Mardi Gras. Have you been on it? Do you want to go on it? We're going on it December of this coming year.
There you go. So that was what we said, part of when we weren't live.
Yeah, when nobody was listening because we weren't live.
So I apologize to all of our new subscribers and all of our new viewers and our hashtag team replay that I always hit go live. I was so excited this morning. And I forgot. I apologize, everyone. Please don't hold it against us. And good morning to Ocean to Ocean.
Ocean to Ocean. Good morning, Bruce and Cindy. We actually stayed up past our bedtime.
Just to watch
you last night and to interview See Me Traveling. How about that?
And so we were on the phone because we were laying in bed. But we did catch it. And it was a very nice show.
Indeed it was.
And Fearless Rambler says the title gives a hint. The title to the show gives a hint. Yeah, because you said something about the Mardi Gras.
Y'all somebody knew to look at the title. How about that?
And Eddie Lugo says it's Wednesday Hump Day.
Hump Day.
I think is so funny because we hit such a major hump with trying to get our live going. And the funny thing is, so last night on Ocean to Ocean, they had all these technical difficulties, right? And they had the 4-second live, they had to end it and had to restart a whole new live, right?
Yep.
I can't even say that about us. I just never hit go live. I did our intro. I did our welcome everybody.
Now listen, my wife is very competitive. When she saw Bruce and Cindy, when she saw y'all having issues last night getting the channel up going, she goes, "Ha, that's nothing. Hold my beer. Watch this." I'm just not even going to turn live on for 10 minutes and see how that goes. This way, it don't look like y'all had as bad of an error because we made a better
and when I was over in Backlash Fisherman's Live, I was like, dude, keep your eyes on the road. Pay attention to what you're doing. Do you think Robin can pay attention to what she's doing on her own show?
No. Anyway, guess who came in second place on the Cruise Hive's best overall ship of the year?
Who?
It is the Royal Caribbean Wonder of the Seas.
Wonder of the Seas. We've never been on the Wonder of the Seas.
That's one of those big giant Oasis class ships that you would think would have won.
Right. I was going to, when I said earlier when we were not live, was that the three best ships have to be these great big huge ships that they're building now. They can't be a small ship because nobody wants to go on small ships anymore.
Yeah, I thought the Carnival Sensation was going to win.
There you go.
And guess what? Third place was the Celebrity Solstice.
Oh.
That's a ship you just don't even really hear much about. It's the third best ship out there according to Cruise Hive.
Nope. And good morning to the Bird Farm.
Bird Farm.
Bird Farm. Yeah, I have a question for you, Bird Farm. Do you sell those birds? Is that it looks like a business. I would have to say it's a business because you have so many birds and so many different kinds of birds. Do you sell them to pet shops or, what do you do with those birds?
Anyway, right. Cruise Hive also has a vote of who has the best specialty dining around all the cruise ships and all the fleets. And let me tell you, you're definitely not going to get the answer to this one if you didn't get the answer to the cruise ship, because this was not what I would think. But hey, in the comments real quick, what do you think is the best specialty dining venue across any ship, any fleet out there? What's the number one? Put it up there real quick.
So we're not going to say what we think. Let me see what the real answer is. Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the answer.
Okay.
I never would have guessed that.
No.
Never would have guessed that. Not in a million years. Okay, so I gave you a second. If you have your answer up there, maybe you've got it in your head. The best overall specialty dining across any ship and any fleet, according to Cruise Hive, is Cucina del Capitano on Carnival.
I love Cucina. Well, I can say I used to love Cucina del Capitano, however you say it, until I became gluten-free, and now I can't enjoy it anymore.
Oh, I know.
But see, Joel said the chef's table. I would have said the chef's table too, but no, it's not.
I would have picked chef's table Lumiere on Princess because I don't think you can top that. But second place is Norwegian's Cagney Steakhouse. Now, I've seen a lot of reviews on that, and that apparently is a really good steakhouse.
Well, and because most of your travelers that are on cruise ships are Americans, we love a good steakhouse.
You know it.
We do love a good steakhouse.
And third place, according to Cruise Hive, is Jamie's Italian on Royal Caribbean.
Oh.
So Italian place finished first and third. I never would have guessed Cucina del Capitano in first place, though.
But see, Americans, we like steaks and we like pasta. So I can so see that those were the two, biggest ones. You would have think that a Chinese restaurant would have slipped in there somewhere, sushi or something. But I guess Americans, typically, we do like pasta and steak.
I just figured a steakhouse was going to win, if not the chef's table, which would have been my vote.
Mm-hmm.
But if not that, then a steakhouse would have been number one.
And what does Avid Fisherman
Avid
say?
Fisherman says, "Good luck getting me on that boat." Laugh out loud.
I guess it's not a bass boat, right? So for the fishermen that follow us, Florida, we are known for bass tournaments. We have some awesome bass tournaments here. And during bass tournament season, you'll see them coming down 27 with these huge bass boats and these awesome, expensive looking boats. It's crazy, the fishing we have here.
Yes, it is. And there's a whole lot of it because we got so many lakes. But we got another interesting news story.
I love Eddie Lugo's comment. Coming up next after Sea Lake Journey's Weird Wednesday morning show. CME traveling.
Weird. You know what? Maybe we'll just have every Wednesday a weird Wednesday.
But you know what? If you cannot laugh at yourself, who can you really laugh at?
Yeah, don't laugh at nobody else if you ain't laughing at yourself too. That's what I say.
So let's see. We have about 6 more minutes.
Oh, we said we was going to tell Lenny about the webcams. Did you get that info?
No, I did not get that info.
Oh, we'll have to get that to you, Lenny, tomorrow morning because I didn't give it to her last night in enough time to get it. So, Lenny, if you're watching, we'll get that cruise ship webcam up tomorrow's show, okay?
What is that I'm supposed to be doing?
Tell her how to get to those webcams.
Oh, okay.
All those cruise ship webcams that Mark the Shark told us about.
Okay.
Oh, another thing to correct from yesterday, too. We're talking about the commercials.
So I have to tell Lenny. Lenny, I did do... No, never mind. That was the ship mapper I did as a members only video.
Yep, that was a mapper. Anyway, the YouTube Premium. So we was talking about commercials yesterday.
Yes, we
and
were.
I had someone pop in and say, "Hey, I got YouTube Premium, so I don't have to watch commercials."
That's right.
Do you make money off of YouTube Premium? The answer is yes.
So what YouTube Premium is you pay a membership to YouTube so you don't have to watch commercials.
Right. It's like prepaying the commercials so that you don't have to watch them, but the channels still get the money on it.
There you go. So
it's a win-win situation. You don't have to pay for commercials, and we still make money.
There you go.
We still make our 0.001 cent.
Our 0.001 cent. That's right. So who was it that told us that?
That was Lenny.
Oh, Lenny.
It was Lenny.
And so here's what Danny D, the super supporter, #weird.
Weird Wednesday show brought to you by Sea Lake Journeys. Danny D, super supporter, you get a double squeaky again.
Oh, there you
How
go.
about that?
And here's what Gypsy the Vanilla Girl say.
My brother and sister-in-law were supposed to go to Boston yesterday for their 10th anniversary, and the train was snowed out. A train was snowed out. Is that really a thing? It was refunded. Now they are saving for another cruise instead. I didn't know a train could get snowed out.
First of all, I could see how that could happen because you have, the scrapers. I don't know what they call them. We live in Florida, lived in Florida our whole life. Whatever they call those things that they push the snow off the road with. I guess you can't push the snow off of a railroad track.
Why not?
Maybe they don't have one of them things.
Maybe somebody should invent one. Let's invent one and make some money.
Would they have to go along and would they have to ice the railroad tracks as well as like they have to ice the roads to keep the train from sliding?
Well, maybe no, the train won't slide off the track. But, however, that ice can affect electrical sensors that detect where the train is and when those little arms and stuff need to go down. So maybe it's because of that.
So that must be a real thing. And you know what? Currently, today on the news, there are a lot of passengers in Miami that have gotten off of cruise ships that can't fly home because of the states that they're trying to fly home to.
Yeah, stuck in Miami, poor people.
I know, right? And if you want to be stuck in Miami, you need to go look at traveling.
Eric B.
Yes.
Travels with Eric B. And he'll tell you how to get around Miami and where you should go.
So if you're stuck in Miami, why don't you go watch his show and find out what you can do in Miami while you're there?
I'll tell you, as a Floridian, I'm going to watch this channel before I go to Miami again.
Yeah. Oh, and Joel, who lives in a colder state, is reminding me they're called snowplows.
Snowplows.
Thank you, Joel.
You know those things that push snow. Those things that plow snow. What are they called?
I don't know, those things that push the snow out of the road. And Eddie says yes if the tracks are cut or if the snow is high enough on the tracks. Yeah, it is a real thing.
That could be right.
And yes, the Gaylord says yes, they have plows for trains. See, I was not aware of that.
They have train plows, snow train plows. I figured
How about
they did.
that? And Z-Man says, "Oh, Robin was sipping on the Fireball this morning." Now he don't feel so bad.
No, what happened, Z-Man, is she had not one but 2 cups of coffee this morning. So
that is true. I never have 2 cups of coffee.
You
I
only
did have
one.
2 cups of coffee this morning.
I thought, uh-oh, what's going to happen here? I said, are you sure you want a second cup of coffee? She goes, yeah. I said, think about it. Do you really? Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's because I got the last 2 boxes of pumpkin coffee at the grocery store. We haven't seen pumpkin coffee since November. And I love pumpkin coffee. It's one of my favorites. So, yes, I wanted 2 cups. And look what 2 cups did for me. I forgot to hit the live. And here's what Joel has to say.
Joel says they have Rail Plus and blowers.
Oh, wow. Okay. I did not know that.
How about that?
And Gibsonville, lucky the room was refunded as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Because sometimes your hotel room is not refundable at all.
That's right. Yeah.
And here's what Danny D, Super Supporter, says.
Southwest Airlines canceled so many flights. My brother's new girlfriend was supposed to be here yesterday to meet us, but her Southwest flight got canceled and couldn't get a flight for days. Days. Can you imagine that?
And that's why you need travel insurance, people.
Yep.
Travel insurance right there. That's the whole reason for travel insurance.
Yeah, you really want to get that travel insurance. It's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Gaylor say one of the ports in Alaska has a trained snow blowers at the port.
Oh, wow. Did not know that.
How about that?
And Eddie Lugo, have you know, no, it was not spiked.
What? There's spiked Eddie.
I've got to go to work today, Eddie. I cannot be drinking spiked coffee. All right, guys. So it is time for See Me Traveling. Once again, I apologize to all of our new subscribers and all of our new viewers. That is the first time ever I have not hit go live, and we talked for 10 minutes.
Thanks for sticking with us, though, and coming back in. You know, despite our errors, you guys are awesome, and that's why we love you all. You hung with us and came back in here to point fingers and laugh at us. Which we appreciate.
You know, so, and we have a premiere at 6:30 tonight.
That's right. Premiere.
So it's a short video. It's only like 2 or 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
So make sure you join us for our premiere at 6:30. Don't be late or you miss the whole premiere because that's a short little video.
Luckily, we don't have to go live on that one. It's going to automatically come on. Don't worry. It will be there.
And join Kurt and Marsha with See Me Traveling directly after ours. And the Backlash Fisherman also has a live currently going on at this moment. So if you don't follow See Me Traveling, but you follow Backlash Fisherman, either channel is a great channel to attend. And until tonight at 6:30, we'll see you around the channel.
See you around the channel. I hope, anyway.